Hello and welcome to Essie's Pilates. This is a 40-minute intermediate Pilates workout. We will be adding some stretches and it's perfect for when you're traveling because we will be using your face towel. So if you don't have any props handy, you can just use your towel. If you're not as flexible, maybe just grab onto a larger towel, but otherwise a face towel should be fine. All right, let's get going. All right. Holding onto your towel, take your shoulders, just roll it back a few times. And then your arms are about shoulder width apart. You're going to just scoop your tummy in and up, lengthening through your entire spine. Reach your towel all the way forward. Arms in line with your shoulders. Take a moment to almost pull that towel apart, like you're tearing the towel apart. I always say you pull a little bit more with the pinky side of your hand and just note how you connect your shoulders more into your back muscles. We want to keep that activation the entire time. From here, you're just going to reach the towel all the way up. Note whether your shoulders are still pulling away from your ears. And then exhale, press your towel down. Inhale, reach your towel all the way up and try to keep your ribcage scooped in and up. And exhale all the way down. 2 more like this. So as you reach your arms up, we're not bulging the rib cage, so we keep that rib cage scooped in and exhale all the way down. Last one here. And we exhale. And now you're going to reach your arms all the way up. Let's start with your right leg, stepping across your left leg. Keep reaching the arms up. Find the length through your spine, and then you're going to tilt over towards your left side. So you want to find a nice stretch in the right side of your body. Really focus on pressing that right leg that's across to the front. Press it deeper into the floor. And then try to reach that right arm further than your left arm. And you should be feeling that good stretch between your hip and your rib cage. Deep inhalation. Exhale, reach further. Use your right hip and side to pull yourself back up to center. Same thing on the other side. Crossing your left leg over your right leg. Inhale to lengthen. From that length, you start tilting up and over towards your right side. Actively pressing your left leg into the floor as you reach further with that left arm, almost trying to reach that left arm longer than your right arm. We stay here for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale, reach further. Use your left obliques and side to lift yourself back up to center and lower the arms all the way down. Okay, from here let's go into a chest expansion. Take the towel behind you. Your palms are reaching to the back. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Open up your chest. Support your lower spine with your abdominals. Reach those fingertips down to the floor. Let's bring the heels together, toes apart. Open up, crown of the head, reaching up to the sky. Feet are rooted into the floor. And then you can press your palms actively further back. Feel that chest expansion. As you exhale, pull your arms back towards your tailbone. Scoop your ribcage deeper. Let's do a few more like that. Inhale, reach to the back. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, reach to the back. And exhale, lengthen as you drag your arms back to your tailbone. And reaching to the back. Exhale. And reaching to the back. And exhale, bring the towel to your tailbone. Keep reaching your fingertips down to the floor. Keep reaching the crown of the head up to the sky. From here, with your collarbones nice and open, look over your right shoulder. And you should be feeling a good stretch in your left shoulder, opposite shoulder. Look back to center. Look over your left shoulder. Find that stretch in your right shoulder. Back to center. Okay, this time, reach your arms slightly further back, so almost halfway back. And again, this time, look over your left shoulder. And back to center. Look over your right shoulder. And back to center. And release. Okay, some lunges. The towel back in front of your body. I'm just going to turn to my side so that you can see my side. Let's start with your right leg, stepping to the back and lift that heel. You're going to lunge down. Make sure that knee at the back is underneath your hip and the knee at the front. The ankle is right underneath that knee. We stay there. Lengthen as you lower down. Actively push yourself back up. And we're going to go for 3 more. Lower that knee down and press yourself all the way back up. And lower down. Press yourself away from the floor. And last one, you're going to keep it here. Hold it there. Okay, your right knee is to the back. Can you twist towards your left side? So twisting towards the opposite side so that you can feel that stretch in the front of your right thigh. Use your right obliques to pull yourself back to center. We go for 3 more. So hips stay squared off and stabilized. And pull yourself back to center. Last 2. Lengthen as you twist. And exhale. Last one, we twist, we grow taller as we twist. And exhale. Push yourself all the way back up. And then you're going to lower back down, send that knee down to the floor, hovering above the floor. Lift your arms all the way up to the sky, shoulders connected into your back. This time, tilting over towards your left side. Find that stretch in that right front of the thigh. Pull yourself back up to center. Push yourself all the way back up. Lower the arms down. Step your legs together. Same thing on the other leg. Okay. This time, I'm just going to turn around to the other side. Step your left leg back. Grow tall through your spine. Keep lengthening as you lunge down. Actively push yourself away from the floor. And we go for 3 more here. And push yourself away from the floor. Last 2. Note how my arms are staying stable, so I keep pulling the towel apart. Last one, we keep it there. Okay, this time you're going to twist towards your right side. Twist. Finding a bit of a stretch in the front of your left thigh. And pull yourself back to center. Okay, keep your balance. And back to center. 2 more like this. Keep on breathing. And last one. And back to center. Keep your balance. Push yourself away from the floor. And then one final one. You're going to lunge down. Reach your arms up. Shoulders connected into your back. This time, tilting over towards your right side. So away from your knee that's reaching to the floor. Find that stretch in the front of your left thigh. Pull yourself back to center. Lower the arms down. Press yourself up into standing. Step your legs together. You should be feeling that in your arms, your legs, everywhere. Okay, we're coming down onto the mat. You can stand on the edge of your mat. Reach your towel forward. Scoop in your abdominals. Lift onto your tippy toes. See if you can keep your balance by pulling into that towel. As you lower yourself all the way down, tuck your tailbone, and we're sitting down. We're going to start with some seagulls. Hold on to your hamstrings. Lift your upper body up. Squeeze your seat. Press your heels into the floor. Find the activation in your lower body. Reach your towel forward. So once again, pulling that towel apart, connecting your shoulders into your back. Lengthen up. Only your lower abdominal scoop away from your thighs. As you start rolling only halfway down into your C curl. Press your heels deeper into the floor. Keep scooping your tummy in and up. Stay here. Float your arms up. Can you sink your ribcage deeper? Press those arms down. Only 3 more. Floating up. Press those arms down. Check in with your shoulders, making sure the shoulders are staying connected into your back muscles. I think we have. This is the last one. Reach those fingertips actively forward. Keep pressing your heels into the floor. Can we lower down a tiny bit lower? And then little pulses forward with the fingertips and back down. Forward with the fingertips and back down. 2 more. As you reach forward, scoop your tummy away from your thighs. And last one. Press your heels into the floor, and then from here, can we lower a tiny bit lower down, maybe onto the tip of the shoulder blades. Reach those fingertips forward, press your heels actively into the mat. And you're gonna twist towards your right side, a little bit of a twist. Bring the towel back to center, twist towards your left. Bring the towel back to center, twist towards your right, back to center, twist towards your left, back to center, lower all the way down. Reach your arms behind you, and then just take a good morning stretch, lengthening the fingertips away from the toes, and exhale, sinking deeper into your mat. Okay, from here, take the towel, wrap it around your feet. You're going to hold on to the edges of the towel, and you're going to try to just bend your knees and then straighten them up to the sky. 2 more, bend the knees, straighten the legs up to the sky. Last one. Straighten up to the sky, check in. Can you keep your tailbone down onto the mat? Can you lift your heels maybe more to the ceiling or to the sky? Pull all 10 toes towards your shins. Check in with your shoulders, making sure your shoulders are away from the ears and relaxed. And stay here for 1 breath as you take that stretch. Maybe bend and straighten the knees just a tiny bit. Okay, from here, you grab the towel, it's underneath your tailbone. And let's have fists. So knuckles, actively pressing forward. Press those knuckles down onto the floor. Shoulders are open up. Inhale, nod your chin. As you exhale, reach your head, neck, and shoulders forward, flattening your rib cage. Slide your hands forward and lift the towel up. Imagine a towel is a bob wire, and you don't want to pinch your bum, so keep sucking your bum away from the towel. Keep reaching the knuckles actively forward, so reach that bob wire away from you. You're going to bring your legs up into tabletop, and we're just going to do some leg swaps. Your right leg reaches forward, trying not to pinch with the bob wire. Lift back up. Left leg reaches forward. Keep scooping your thigh away from the towel, and keep reaching the towel away from your bum. That's it. And back up. Look at your lower abdominals. Keep scooping them in and up. Keep wrapping your ribcage around your spine. And lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Last one. And lift. All right, can we reach that towel a tiny bit further? Sink your ribcage deeper, abdominals deeper. Pull the towel apart, making sure your shoulders are staying connected to your back. Reach your legs up to the sky, squeeze your heels together. Wrap the back of your bum away from that towel. So suck your bum away from the towel, reach the towel further forward, and we start pumping for our hundreds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. And exhale. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can lower your legs, lower down. And exhale. And exhale. This is 40. And exhale. Keep pulling the towel apart. And exhale, 70. And exhale. Last 2 rounds. And exhale. Last one. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach the barbed wire further away. Suck your glutes further away from that barbed wire. Pull your legs all the way back in, and then take the towel away and just hug that towel around your shins and hug your knees into your chest. Okay, from here we're going to roll up. So slide up against your mat. Really press your heels into the mat. So really activate those heels so that you can activate your legs. Reach your towel all the way up to the sky, and you're going to reach your arms behind you and try to keep your ribcage down, and exhale, bring the hands back up to the sky. 2 more like this. Reach the arms behind you, maybe further this time, but really keep the ribcage down, and exhale all the way back up with the arms. Last one. Reaching the arms behind you, feel how your shoulder blades are sliding down your back. Bring back up. We're going to roll up, a lot of heel action into that mat. Lift your head and then sink your rib cage as you roll over your rib cage and then roll your rib cage over your abdominals. We reach over the legs and you're going to tuck your tailbone underneath you. Keep that heel action into the mat as we roll all the way down, one vertebrae at a time. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, all the way up, reaching over your legs. Legs are active. Tuck your tailbone underneath you and press your spine down onto the mat, one vertebrae at a time. And last one. All the way up and over. And we roll all the way back down. All right, I'm going to let you roll up. So we roll all the way up. You're going to grab your towel, you want to wrap it around your right leg, and then you want to lift that right leg up. You can hold on with your left hand around the towel. Your right hand, you're just going to place next to your side for stability. Lift up your chest, take that right leg, maybe you can pull it a little bit closer to your chest, and then cross it across the midline of your body, and you should be feeling a nice stretch there in your IT band. And we just hold it there for a moment. Maybe stretching a little bit further. Feels so good, especially if you're walking a lot. And we bring it back to center. All right, and lower that leg down. Same thing on the other side. Wrap the towel around your left leg. Lift that left leg up. Try not to sink in your lower spine, so keep lifting up. Stabilize with your left hand next to you. And cross that left leg across the midline of your body. And just keep finding that stretch. Lift the leg maybe a little bit higher and more across the midline of your body if you want more of a stretch. Pull all 5 toes towards your shin. And we take it back to center and we lower down. Okay, we're going to hold on to the towel again and we're going to roll all the way down. Okay, single leg circles. Really activate with your left leg. Pull that right leg into your chest. Keep your rib cage down, shoulders away from your ears, and reach the towel just behind your eyesight. So this is going to be challenging, and you're going to reach that right leg all the way out. You don't have your arms to stabilize next to the mat. So really stabilize with your back muscles and your left heel. Reach that left leg, external rotation. Tilt the leg across the midline of your body, circle that leg around, lift and hold. And we're going to go just for 2 more circles in this direction. Circle around, lift and hold, trying not to wiggle your hips at all. Lift and hold, reverse. Pull the towel apart to activate your back muscles. Lift that inner thigh to your nose. Inhale, tilt. Press that leg down and lift that inner thigh to your nose. Last one. And we lift all the way up. Reach the towel up towards your shin. Flex the foot. And we're going to switch the legs. Okay, right leg really pressing into the floor. Glute is active. Reach that left leg up to the sky. External rotation. Same thing. And you're going to tilt that leg in. Press that leg down. Open up the leg without wiggling your right hip. Lift and hold. Tilt. Press that leg down. Last one in this direction. Press that leg down. Okay. Reverse. Tilt out. So maybe keeping your circle smaller to keep it contained. Tilt out. Press that leg down. Whew. And I'm actively pulling my towel apart with my arms. Lift and hold. Lift your arms up and lower the leg down. Quickly stretch behind you. Find a good stretch here. We're going to go into rolling like a ball. So lift your arms, lift up your feet, wrap the towel around your feet, and then rock yourself up into a seated position. All right, maybe you want to shimmy slightly further forward. I'm holding onto the towel quite close to my feet. Press your heels together, separate your toes. Lift your feet up, scoop in your lower abdominals. Open up your knees, okay, but really squeeze your heels together so that you can find the wrap in your seat. Look towards your belly button, and we rock back, and rock back up, keep your balance. And we rock back. That's it. Feel how your lower abdominals is pulling you down to the mat, and how the lower abdominals is helping you to balance. as you come back up. Let's go for one more. We rock back, and we come all the way back up. All right, from here, single leg stretches. You've got your bob wire again. Hold onto the towel underneath your tailbone. We roll down with control. You reach the bob wire, suck your glutes away from the bob wire. You reach your right leg out, and you pull it all the way back in. Left leg out, pull it all the way back in. And once you've got this, we can go a little bit faster. And let's inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, scoop the tummy deeper down. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Last one. All right, take a towel, wrap it around your shins. Quickly take a breath. Okay, we're going to do double leg stretch into teasers. Are you ready? You're going to reach onto the tip of your shoulder blades. Reach the towel almost over your toes. Inhale, reach the legs and arms nice and long. And then you're going to try to bring the towel towards your shins. Scoop in your abdominals. Roll up into your teaser. Beautiful. And you're going to roll down with control. You hug into your small little ball again. We only have 3 more like this. Inhale, reach the arms and the legs out. Bring the towel towards your shins. Exhale, roll all the way back up. Find that length through your spine. Inhale here, exhale, roll all the way back down and pull your knees in. Only 2 more, lengthen out. Exhale, lift up into your teaser and lower down with control. And then pull the legs into your small little ball. Last one, inhale, reach the legs and the arms out. Roll up into your teaser. Roll down with control and pull the legs in and take a breather. Okay, single leg, straight leg stretch. You're going to wrap the towel around your right leg. Reach that leg up to the sky. Both legs up to the sky. Curl onto the tip of your shoulder blades and see if you can walk your hands maybe higher up against that towel and relax your shoulders so elbows are soft. Reach the legs up to the sky. That left leg, external rotation, press that leg down using your glute and your hamstring. Reach that leg back up. Press that leg down. Scoop your core deeper as the leg lowers down. Reach up. Only 2 more. Press that leg down. Scoop your tummy deeper in and lift up. Last one. And lift up. All right. You lower the upper body down. Bend your knees. Step your left leg in. Same thing on the other side. So reach both legs up, curling onto the tip of the shoulder blades. Keep reaching your left leg into that towel and press that right leg down and lift up. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe you can walk your hands higher up against the towel, sinking your ribcage deeper, scoop your tummy deeper. We've got one last one here and lifting all the way back up. Now you're going to keep those heels together, squeeze those heels together, pinch your bum cheek at the back. Take the towel behind your head. I'm holding onto my towel quite close to my head and let the towel press into your head and your head just hang into that towel. Reach your legs out of your hip joints. Lower both legs down. 2, 3. Lift up. 2, 3. Lower down. 2, 3. Sink abdominals deeper. Lift up. 2, 3. Keep your lower spine completely stable. If you feel your lower spine is moving, don't lower your legs too low down. And lift up. 2, 3. Only last 2 here. Still pinching your seat at the back. And last 1. And lengthen the legs up. I'm going to let you lower down. Take a quick breather here. Rock your head from side to side. We're going to go into oblique twist. Reach the towel up. Curl onto the tip of the shoulder blades here. And then reach the towel just above your shins. You're going to twist towards your right. So right arm, right hand, pinky coming down to the mat. And then you're going to reach your left leg out and pull that right knee in. You come back to center, keep the height of your body, and exhale, twisting towards the other side. Reach with those fingertips actively towards the opposite corner of the room. And twist and you reach with those fingertips. Lift and twist. Lift and twist and reach. Lift and twist and reach. And once you've got this, you can go a little bit faster. and switch, and switch, and switch. We go for 4, 4. Whew. That's it, last 2. And 1, and 1. Lower down, okay. All right, from here, take your towel, place it underneath your tailbone. You step your legs down. Okay, hold onto your towel, kind of pull that towel apart to feel how your shoulder blades can wrap underneath your body. Step down with your heels underneath your knees. Hands are just flat here now, but keep that connection with the shoulders underneath your back. You tuck your tailbone, you press your back muscles down onto the mat. You lift up into full shoulder bridge here. Really keep your rib cage down, okay? So I always say bra strap muscles still down onto the mat. Press down with your hands. Tuck that tailbone underneath you. Sink your abdominals. Make sure your hips are equal here. Roll down, articulating your spine. Tailbone down. Relax your seat. 2 more. Tuck your tailbone under. Keep your ribcage muscles down. Lift up into full hip extension. Shoulders, collarbones are still broad. And we roll all the way down. Last one. Lifting up. We keep it there. Push yourself away from the mat with your arms. And we roll all the way back down. We're going to repeat the shoulder bridges, but this time holding onto the towel again. Reaching the towel up to the sky. Same thing, lifting up into your shoulder bridge. Now really pull your ribcage muscles down and keep tucking your tailbone under you. From here, hips are stable, legs are parallel. Reach the towel further behind your eyesight. Keep sinking your ribcage. You should feel how your spine is elongating here. Exhale, bring the towel back towards your thighs. And reach the towel behind you as you inhale. Exhale, bring towards your thighs. Squeeze your seat a little bit more. And inhale, reach behind you. Exhale. We've got 4 more here. And exhale. And exhale. Last 2. And exhale. And last one. And exhale, squeeze your seat, hold it there, lengthen your fingertips actively forward, little pulses with your hips up, up, keep your ribcage down, pressing through your heels to pinch your bum cheeks. And 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, roll down, down, down. Reach the towel all the way behind you. Lengthen your feet out. Find a good stretch there. And then squeeze your heels together. Lift your arms up to the sky. We roll all the way back up. Find a good stretch at the top. From here, sit up straight. You can really widen your legs quite wide. Then, you're going to grab your towel. You want to wrap that towel around your right foot. So your legs are quite wide. And then use that towel to pull your chest closer towards your thigh. And then to really find a deeper stretch in your opposite QL, take your right hand and hold onto the inside of that foot or maybe on the inside of the towel. Actively keep pressing that leg into the towel, keep pulling the towel into your leg and scoop your tummy further away from your thigh, trying to find a good stretch in your opposite QL muscle. Stay there for one last breath. Okay, same thing on the other side. Legs are wide. Grab your towel, wrap it around your left foot. Pull yourself slightly closer towards your thigh. Maybe you just stay here. Otherwise, take your same hand, your left hand, place it on the inside of that foot, or place it on the inside of the towel. And then just pull yourself closer, actively pushing the leg into the towel, pulling the towel into the leg. Scoop your tummy away from your thigh. And then you try to find a nice stretch in your opposite QL muscle, lower back muscle. One last breath, we stay there. All right. And then from here, we come all the way back up. You're going to bring your legs slightly closer. And from here, take the towel. Take it behind your head. I'm holding on quite close to my head with my arms. Sink your shoulders away from your ears. I'm going to turn towards you. And then really lengthen your head out of your body. Scoop in your lower abdominals to protect your lower spine. You can always bend your knees a little bit more so that we can lengthen from the bottom of the spine. Inhale, lengthen up. As you exhale, you're going to twist towards your right. Almost like a sprinkler. So twist, twist. Inhale back to center, we lengthen, squeezing your bum cheeks, and exhale. Inhale back to center, actively pressing those heels into the floor, lower body is active. Exhale. Inhale, find more length through your spine. Exhale, pull that left rib cage into twist. And exhale. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Inhale, lengthen, come back to center, twist towards your right, and try to bring that left elbow towards the inside of that right knee. Come back to center, same thing on the other side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, opposite elbow towards the opposite inside of the knee. Come back to center, one last time to each side, and exhale. Back to center, twisting to the other side, and exhale. And back to center, release the towel. We roll onto prone position. So you're going to roll onto your tummy. The towel can be underneath your head for now. You're going to place your arms next to your shoulders, mat wider than your mat to the outside. Squeeze your legs together at the back. Zip up your lowest ribcage towards your spine, and then push through your arms. Lengthen your head out of your body, and then just see how high you can lift yourself. Don't sink in your lower back, so keep scooping your belly in and up towards your spine. If this angle is feeling too tight for you, reach your arms further forward. And shine your chest forward, reach the crown of the head out of your body. Lower all the way down, scoop your tummy deeper. 2 more, inhale, lengthen, and exhale. And we come all the way back down, inhale, scoop your belly further up towards your spine, and exhale. We stay there. Now you're going to look over your right shoulder. Roll your neck through to the center, to the left shoulder. Look back to center. Turn your head over your left shoulder. Roll your neck through to the center, to your right shoulder. And back to the center. And lower all the way down. Okay, take your elbows. Place it underneath your shoulders. Almost like you want a leopard crawl forward. So really actively pull your elbows towards your hips. And your hips towards your elbows. Lift your belly button up towards your spine. Legs together at the back if you can. Lengthen your legs, right leg, kick twice towards your buttocks, lengthen down, left leg, lengthen down, scoop your belly further up, right leg, kick, kick as you exhale, lengthen down, left, down, right, left, and right, and left, and you can speed this up if you can, but work according to what feels good for your body. Last one on each side. And press back into your shoulder stretch to stretch out your back. Take a nice deep breath here. Okay, double leg kicks. This time, take your towel. Hold onto your towel, palms facing up to the sky. Open up your shoulders, your elbows, and see if you can bring the towel more or less to where your bra strap is. Turn onto your left cheek, right cheek, right cheek. Lengthen your legs away, zip up your core, and you're going to kick your legs 3 times towards your buttocks. Kick, kick, kick. Legs press down. Reach your arms behind you. Pull onto that towel to lift your head and shoulders off from the mat. Turn your cheek to the left. And kick, kick, kick. Press the legs down. Pull your towel apart as you reach the fingertips straight to the back. Crown of the head reaching away from your toes. Turn onto your right cheek. Kick, kick, kick. Legs down and reaching up. Turn onto your left cheek. Kick, kick, kick. Feet down. Reach to the back. Last one to each side. Inhale as you lengthen and exhale. Inhale as you lengthen. Keep it there for a little bit. And then release your towel. Press back into your shell stretch. And exhale. All right. Side leg work. I'm just going to let us do this on our knees. You can release your towel. And then from here, come seated onto your knees. If your knees are sensitive, place the towel for extra padding underneath your kneecap. Pubic bone up towards your rib cage, find that length through your spine, reach your arms out. Let's start on our right side. So, tilting over to your left side, place that palm underneath your shoulder, reach your right leg out. Your right arm behind your head. Actively press your head into your hands and your hand into your head. Scoop up your core, sink your rib cage, reach that right leg all the way up. Feel how the crown of the head is reaching away from your toes. Maybe you are just staying here. Otherwise, you're going to try to draw 5 circles to the front. 2, 1, 5 circles to the back. 2, 1, keep reaching the crown of the head and the toes away. And then lower that leg down, lengthen to lift. Lower down, lengthen to lift. 3 more here. 2, and 1. Keep lengthening. And then you're going to lower that leg down. Step on your right leg, reach your right arm up to the sky, and then stretch up and over to find a good stretch. Push yourself away with your left palm. Right arm reach up to the sky. Lift yourself up using your obliques. And you're going to stretch over to your opposite side. Bring your arms back into a T shape. Knees together. Same thing to the other side. And reach your left leg out. Tilt over onto your right palm. And take your left hand behind your head. Open up your chest. Long spine. Reach that left leg up. Maybe you're just staying here, finding your balance. Otherwise, 5 circles to the front. 2, 1, 5 circles to the back. 2, 1, keep lengthening. Reach that leg up. Lower down, lengthen, lift. Keep the length. And we've got 2, 1, lengthen that leg, keep it there. And then lower that leg down, press away from the floor with your right palm, reach your left arm up and over, like a rainbow. Left arm up, lift yourself up, and we twist, we stretch over to the opposite side. Okay, from here, only 2 more exercises. 1 is a stretch. You are going to lie on your side. You take your towel, you wrap your towel around your left foot. So we're lying on our right side, bend your knees, and then you're going to turn onto your tummy, reach your right leg away, and then just rest your head or your cheek on your right arm. Then you use that towel, and you almost want to just pull that left leg closer to your bum cheek, but then lengthen your knee to opposite side. So maybe lifting that left thigh. That's it. Should be finding a nice stretch there. Okay. And then gently release that knee down. Push yourself up onto your side again. Same thing to the other side. So, you're lying on your left side. Wrap the towel around your right leg. First coming down onto your side. And then you can turn onto your tummy. Rest your left cheek onto your left palm. Reach that left leg away, grabbing onto your towel, and just pulling that heel closer to your sitting bone. If you want a deeper stretch, you can try to lift that knee or thigh away from the mat. Keep reaching that knee away from you. Finding a good stretch in the front of the thigh. Release the towel. Very gently release that towel. Place it in front of you. We're done with the towel for now. Now, take your hands next to your shoulders. Squeeze your heels together, squeeze your toes together, and in one motion, try to press yourself up into a plank. That's it, we're in our plank. Find a chest expansion. Squeeze the inner thighs together, wrap the back of the seat, and we're just going to wiggle forwards and backwards here. And 2, and 1, lower the knees down, you press back into your shoulder stretch. And we're going to do the same thing again, so we come back into that plank, squeeze the heels, everything together, shine your chest forward. Hold on with your lower abdominals so that you don't sink in your lower back. From here, can you lift your right leg up? Squeeze that right glute to lift that leg up. And same thing, wiggling forwards and backwards. I love this one because you're stretching out your tendon as well. Lower that leg down, lift the left leg. Same thing, wiggling forwards and backwards. And we lower both legs down, find your plank, one last bit. And lower the knees down, press back into your shoulder stretch. Take your hands behind your back to release your shoulders. And then you can maybe stay here for 4 more breaths if you want to. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me.